p.m. as we invoke the thought-provoking discussion, tackle the tough questions, challenge assumption, and give a voice to the unheard. This is the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome on board the Morning Express.
Good morning.
Going to be conversing basically about the majority of things that have been playing. I call it a revamp and a correction of all the anomalies that many had pointed out during the 2023. If we're being specific, one is outside, we had the reps member and also the senators attempting to harmonize their provision of the amendments to the mandating of the electronic transmission of results. Now, it would seem that the reps are particular about the real-time management. What happens in places where technology fails? What would be the backup? What would be the alternative? Are we going to classify those elections null and void because there was no connection to upload them to IREV? Well, in an attempt of the National Assembly, we have a Senator Godswill Akpabio, for example, who many have accused of trivial, who was supposed to take care of that proceeding, not allowing for extensive debate provision. Give us an opportunity to debate it, to read what these provisions, PC senators, I should add. There was also one from the SDP and one from the PDP, but at a time where technology fails. And we had Senator Abaribe and perspective on the showdown that happened. A lot of opposition lawmakers at the videos, they were quite displeased. They believe that they were cheated out of that process. So I would go on ahead to play for you subject matter, right? So let's have a conversation after I play that e-transmission will happen. However, the man 0913600430.
On clause 1 to 10. No, clause 21 to 10. 30 to 40.
Mr. Chairman, you are not reading. We want to know. Point of order. Point of order, Mr. Chairman. You are not reading. Point of order. No.
Clause 40
no.
to 50.
You're supposed to read it. Line by line. Line by line. Point of order.
Point of order.
Point of order.
Speaker, point of order. Is it a point of order? Point of order. In that clause 60.
Well, we're back. There you have it. Point of order, Mr. Speaker, you are not reading. This was the feedback from other members on the floor who feel if we're supposed to have a conversation about this, the least you can do is at least read the provisions to us so that we can give our input. You're skipping from provision to provision. So what is the point? What sort of harmonization process is this if we're not going to talk about the line items that are to be harmonized? There were also allegations that a few of the protesters outside the national on top of this and find out if and why the security operatives had to resort to using tear gas on the protesters. As we get more information, 913-600-430, the number for WhatsApp. You can also call via WhatsApp, especially if you're outside the country. Welcome.
Now, it is very clear, even for the blind, to sense it that they are not practicing, on the institutions that are supposed to speak from the parents. Because I don't know, Nigerians are saying what they want. And in the first place, who put these people there? Is it not Nigerian? Or does it mean that what the first tell us now is that to show or to prove that democracy is of the people, by the people, and for the people? Anything that is less than mandatory transmission, Nigerians know that we have lost our rights. So I have to continue, I should persevere, and at the end.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Peter Usufu. I'm calling from Abanga in Ikotu.
Yes.
I think we are all seeing the same thing, but from different perspectives. Even the minority people are also agreeing with the majority in the sense that electronically, in real time. So that's what both of them are all saying. But the majority said, we say there's problem. We should refer to from ECFA, that is where they collected results. Even you cannot even transmit the results without looking at the form EC8A. And then it's so hard. Where in the world that this result is being transmitted electronically in real time when they do not vote electronically? Maybe many, even about 70% of those who are even saying this, who are against the majority, don't even know the meaning of what they are talking about. They only just tell you the real meaning, the real reason why they are doing. Are you hearing me? So I think we should resort to what the majority have said. That other problem, then we should not resort to from ECHA.
All right, many thanks. Hello. Hello.
Yes, good morning. My name is Sammy. I'm calling for it.
Good morning.
The issue with what is happening now is just about one man show. The problem we're having in Nigeria is that it's just about Mr. President. It's a dangerous precedent. Mr. President is busy setting bad precedent. It's all about one man show. When you have a civilian tyranny, that is what is happening. Starting from Fᴜဃᴜ, the talks, the agro will stop you from quoting. Mr. President is busy setting bad precedent. So the issue of using Nigerian Commonwealth to buy governors because of the electoral law that is also being manipulated. It's the issue of reducing governor in the name of emergency rule when blood was not. We have all other states where people are being killed like fowls. Nothing happened to them.
Please, we can barely hear you.
Hello? I can't hear you, but I believe you are listening to me. What transpires people and see your sledgehammer to knock the floor. The wishes of others do not mean anything to you. Many of them 109. As of they supported election. Yeah. In fact, these people are
radio anchor. I don't know the direction this country, the opposite is the case. This APC government of the past 10 years has given Nigerians pain, ability instead of history will never forget it. Radio and disconnect from your Bluetooth or your hands-free.
Okay. This is Tatum calling from Aboro.
Okay.
The assassinate. I think another party they arrange that person.
It's an allegation. It's eyewitness, and we don't know these eyewitness personally.
That person is supposed to be arrested at this age. That person is supposed to arrest because this is another person. In Tinubu regime, they are arresting under 15 years old for protesting.
Thank you.
That. It is many things. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is the government illegally. What do we call him? He's a good plotter. He's good. Direct good. So, because that as it is now, I think the road is closed. According to Akpabio and the speakers.
That in that direction, all right, we can articulate our thoughts. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. Tinubu knows what he's doing when he implemented harsh economic policies. He's to win votes in their favor. The only election APC ever win without rigging is the 20th is sacrosanct. Steven from Atonota, Ogun State. Hello.
Good morning. You cannot forget in a hurry when they say, unfortunately, you remember how we brought about SARS. And that SARS was brought about to cure Nigeria of life criminals, fermenting Nigeria, killing Nigerians. You know what we are having in nation and again say no, that which you want is not what we are going to approve, meaning that we are working against the same people. So that's why when I look at all the hands, nobody can take an up with it. Now they can brand you the committee the treatable ceremony. So that we witness the back and do whatever that's what they tell us. And they slap it on our face.
You too. All right. On Facebook, we have Benjamin Ise who says, "Good morning, Sage, and good morning, Fuad. I see the Senate led by Akpabio that is supposed to. I always have it, even if the eyes always result in real time since last year. Now revised the bill yesterday. This conference civil society and human rights. It's up to you now." Benjamin from Shogunle. All right. We have a message. For the first time, they've lived up to their billing reasons. E-transmission has come to stay. God bless Nigeria. Stevie Kelly from Maryland. All right.
Yeah, well, since Monday we are following up through. And now they have succeeded Well, God is watching. I don't have much
submission. We have Wale Oguntoku from GRA Ikeja who says, good morning, Sage and sometimes delusional that everyone in Nigeria wants the same thing. Have they conducted any vote? The question is, will they allow a minority fails? We revert to manual. What is wrong with that? YouTube, I don't get it. Thank you. Have messages on WhatsApp. Good morning, Sage. APC government will not allow any iota of electoral expense of the present government is very low in every variation except political intrigue and manipulation. Nigerians are demanding mandate and sad, but man is not God. The power is transient in nature. Noah from Uganda. Hello.
I'm calling from Ikeja.
Welcome.
Yeah, so I'm calling to say I don't it's as delicate as the national election. I want to just it should be solely electronic streets. There was reported several attacks on the system.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's not the first time. We've tried it before, so this one won't.
So we want to do it again. I want it to be the sole mode of transmission. People that understand technology, understand how these things work, have known that the best mode of election is still penetrable. They've been penetrated. Systems like the SWIFT, the infamous the SWIFT technology. SWIFT technology is the international protocol for transferring funds internationally. They are that is what's coming to.
please permit me to say that remember when Tinubu was
Bluetooth speaker, can you disconnect, please?
Buhari stuff. I mean, no. Because they are afraid. How many are there and how many are we? God bless us.
Good morning. It's Joshua. Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
The argument for and ethic with the fact that many of us speak because we are angry. We understand, but we like if you want to send money today, internet connection, yeah, you can. Okay, as a delegate, follow. We are taking it, transferring this data of, we have to respect these things.
Hello. Okay, on WhatsApp we have the well from the bottom of their minds. They know that they failed woefully and have been rejected by major. Good morning.
Give from Lagos Island.
Right.
So first off, I think we need to educate people. You see, a mobile phone, you have a phone you can use to communicate around the world. You don't have to go to Nigeria to go and queue to call your friend in the UK anymore. That means you allow yourself technology. That thing is once you are not confident and color. What we are saying is ⴰ unit. We are saying stand the way you come already and make it feel as if we don't have. We don't want to everything we do bad in the house of rep. Close down the building. They should go back to their personal professions. When it's time to legislate, they put on state your name, vote for or against this thing. We know where you stand. So that when we are voting for you, we know where you stand in our election.
Collation is included. The coast is clear for APC to have it their way, as it happened yesterday at the stop them. This second tenure is already assured. All right. Hello.
These electronic issues of transfer voting. You see, look, let's be factual with it. You see, and the case we have is a peculiar case, and even the most technological. They said where there is no possibility of transferring information, where there is no service, then you can do it manually. Look, and at this particular time, God so help us, so that there would no confusion. Somebody within our system, known within evidence, for us not to cause confusion. So we cannot rely and bend on this electronic transfer. But what is the wahala there? What is the problem? You understand? So let me use this medium to even Akali. And I want to tell the other states surrounding them. The governor of Kwara State, this is, the...
Okay, make it back and around the resolution of the National Assembly on the Electoral Bill Amendment, the one for 2026, Section 60 resolves that we would have e-transmission. However, we should have manual collation, still excellent network service. But we have a House of Rep who thinks that it should be done via technology. A number of people at the House of Reps were quite dissatisfied because they believe that the process was not done in the proper way. They do believe that their opinion on the subject of the PDP agreed to both e-transmission and manual collation. And to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, that the opposition leaders staged a walkout because, as I said earlier, they did not believe that the proceeding, he did not give room for debate for the clauses provided in the electoral bill. So we're getting your opinion on that matter. Well, what are your thoughts about the rowdiness that occurred? If truly these individuals were tear gassed, then it is in assembly has passed, and the provision that has been passed is for e-transmission and the backup, which is manual collation. The president is yet to assent, but let's WhatsApp or leave a WhatsApp message 0913600.
Hello, good
Morning to you.
Legislative process works. They don't. But whether it work or not, I think when we started using GS, we started and we have this electronic sanctions a chance. If there are flaws, we build on it. But let us see how far they will go for them to give us another excuse. I beg, let them come back. I wish I just let them come back.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
We have shown how backward they are. Then that was way back. Now each and every one of them there in that house use a very hard. So the way they are doing things in this country is just funny. Just taking people backward and go back to the stone age. And for the protesters, for forbidding people from protesting their right, their constitutional right in progression. And now look at where we are today.
Have a better one. Thank you for calling. Hello.
I will say that speaker. I've forgotten it was pronounced as the deputy Carlo. Where was he when they were making all this? He the gather. But when they were marching out, I saw the speaker at the front. Why is he running from his job? Okay, you don't want to make it free. Yeah, but that did this, that did that. Now you are ready for a man to go and take. Don't be a benchmark doing there because none of the granted they don't want to die. They should get out. That's the minute that we walk out to where I used to vote in the
Sage. Honestly, to me, what happened at the National Assembly yesterday clearly showed that the Good Morning Mainland FM on today's phone move forward as a country. What is happening in our National Assembly tomorrow? Their Senate people, God will never we have John Bernard Oyi who says, Sage, please, between hacking and biro manipulation, which one is easier? Okay. We have messages also of this Tinubu's mandate. Why is Tinubu doing this to us? Why is the Tinubu to see the light of day? And singing on your mandate we shall stand. That means whatever Mr. President I have said it several times. INEC and the judiciary are going tomorrow. Rahim from Agig, especially with what transpired yesterday. Democracy has been killed finally. Can you now see why I told us the other day that Nigeria is structured to fall? And the presenters keep the part of my messages backwards because I'm now left with no doubt in my phones. Good morning, Sage. This set of Tinubu is a master strategist, not on governance but on the end. Should bear in mind that those working against real-time transmission of results in polling units are indeed the enemies of the country. James from Agbado Junction. Let's go back to the phones. 0913-6000410. You don't want to call the main line, please do so. Connect with us via WhatsApp, and if you'd like to call direct, she goes here. Okay.
My name is and they have killed every analyzer. It's a disgrace to this country. And then it's one thing they have already killed us. And God will help us.
All right. See, which is defined as the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, a different interpretation. Let's call a spade a spade. What happened? It's amazing to see that in Nigeria, a senator. Which one of your message to read again? Please stop doing that. You go forward to say, let's call a spade assembly. It's amazing to see that in Nigeria, a senator is greater and more powerful than other senators in the assembly. Just because he or she has made a chairman of a common, I don't know why we cannot improve on past technology that we used. Permit me to ask, if the National Assembly is there to serve of the e-transmission of election, in my view, what I would suggest is that any area that there is no technology, such area when the election is concluded. Finally, the protesters that were tear gas at the front of the National Assembly, it's nothing but a move to truncate hard-earned democracy when we know the truth. We have NGOs working in the remote parts of the country than the previous election year budget was. Please let's do the right thing and insist that the right thing be done. Hello.
Morning to you, Lady Sage.
Good morning.
Thank you, again. The winner of this study is the country that to put it is so that this we are going to okay, let's go on first. We have that for serious. For me, everybody else try taking a jida, which is in my hamlet. We must hear that no alternative. What are we talking about? It must try to work for us.
We cannot accept what network. Question: what can't INEC channel some of these bogus resources in order to do what they know how to do best, to rig, snatch, and run? On real-time transmission, we stand. It's a shame. Other countries have surpassed this stage long ago. They know that if the right thing is done, majority of them will not return. On Nigerians to boycott the fuel station until the pump price returns to the original price. People called me names. Now we're swimming in it. Is Nigeria ready to take back their destiny from the hands of these rulers until we wake from our slumber? Stephen Akínbísọ́lá from Ìjẹ̀gùn. Stroke President Tinubu did yesterday. Simply work fails. Can we... and the Senate President. Let's watch and see if electronic Nigeria. All right, thank you very much for your message. Please, I would just like to say that if you're sending messages before you send them, like read it again, look at it before you hit send. You'll understand that I'm reading these messages real time. As they come up, I'm just opening and reading. I don't have the luxury of vetting the message. I'm struggling to format in my head. So please, I ask that you kindly review your message, correct electronic voting system on both houses of the National Assembly. They refuse to use it. Why do you think they will want electronic clock whilst I'm waiting to take your call? So please, he became president, told and encouraged his APC supporters and to snatch it, grab it and run with it. Now this character is your president. How waste of time and resources. Jan Fuad, so pathetic and unpatriotic, orderly, the corrupt and compromised political class and their accessories. Keeping us, manual transmission should never be an option or an alternative in power and control. They are autocrats and come on, but Nigerians will be free from them. Thank you, Sage Leke from Malimosho sent that message. It's still mainland focus on House of Rep who thinks that there should be no addendum. It should not have coverage. How do we handle election, right? But in the majority of those at the House voted that manual collation still be a part of the Electoral Act in the cases where technology falters. What are your thoughts regarding how that played out? Hello.
Calling from Nicola.
Yes.
What happened in the floor of the House yesterday further express our fear. The person that is, he doesn't even think that or even act as if he's hearing them. He just continues 40-something to 50-something, 40-something to 60-something. With that, he continues what he's doing. That is the same thing they want to do. You can agitate from now to tomorrow. They don't care if you say it's mandatory or not mandatory. On the election day, you need to force your own idea and opinion on the throat of people. Every time you call that one democracy, it's not now, it's like an autocracy government. And how long will the country continue this kind of things? And what progress? Then the 6th now, election has been rigged ahead of 2027. Because what happened in 2027 never any weapon. The same time guys are supposed to go and use it in the forest for bandits and Boko Haram.
Thank you very much for calling. Have a great day. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
It's about this the issue we have been talking about. Essentially the what transpired yesterday in the National Assembly. Down. And the country government looking upon themselves. Is it supposed to be the one in the minority that's supposed to be maybe pushing for this? That's what one is a connection of report. It is that they are up to something. I'm worried that this is the same after we tell. They are not for them. No.
We can barely hear you. Your connection is caught in and out. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Angelino.
Welcome.
National Assembly. And you can see the temerity that guy in the house was stamping that thing yesterday. To do. What are Pablo and that guy? You think they're doing on their own? They have been told what to go there and do. And that's what they did there. What concerned them? So we are just blaming the wrong people. Those people are just messenger apples. So even the controversy that trade is emergence as this thing, we all know it. So I don't know why I'm not worried about it. He knows how to play politics. Whether he's doing well.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ralph. I'm calling from Satellite Town. Brought himself. How they came into the power.
And they're doing it because they want to retain themselves and their children in that power too. And the normal day, free election is not something we should be begging for. It should be every Nigerian well elected, true elected, will of the people. Not people that impose themselves on us and say what impose their own children on us. Able to recruit all their family members, the same thing. So that's exactly what is going on. Spot it at all. God bless us.
All right, let's see. We should be able to continue to drop, so I apologize. However, maybe try correct line, but you can keep trying WhatsApp. If okay, let me take this call so we can just round off once and for all. Hello.
Good morning to you, Sage. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
In the National Assembly yesterday, you could see that. I know when and you see the House of Reps, the stage walkout. Long can we continue in this darkness? They don't want us to move forward. If we start with IRF, let them, and because the resident electoral, why are we doing ourselves in like this?
Thank you.
That the electoral process time. We waste almost 2 months, almost 2 months.
Thank you so much. All right, let's just finish with messages. The National Assembly is working APC Democratic. People in power today in the APC should know if another waiting. Vote out the senator that represents me. I voted AG. We have Good Morning Sage and Fuad and the entire Mainland FM crew. On the election matter, the National stay away. It's a shame. On real-time electronic transmission, we stand. Prince Samuel of Ubistan. This administration has destroyed Fuad. There's no doubt that the presidency is not doing what the people are asking them to do. They have become an appendage of the president. The claim that there is no network in certain parts of the country is a clear indication that man kept criticizing Bukola Saraki, saying he's sabotaging Buhari's government by not passing every bill sent to him by Buhari. So this is what he meant. So they won't allow electronic transmission to go through, and they have it. Kenneth sent that one. We have Good Morning Sage. If the APC senators are indeed concerned about where internet unions have not been considered, why are they only concerned about where internet doesn't work? Meanwhile, they get another message. I think I've been able to read a lot of, if not every single message. That we're going to step away very briefly right now so that we can have with other countries treaties and charters that have been signed, and also what's going on within their own political space. So as much as with these countries. So please listen to Global View at 10 a.m. My name is Sage Babalola. Thank you once again for your time.